Hey, what's going on, FaceBoxers? It's Mr. Will here, Ewan Welsh. He's fighting on Saturday, Stoke-on-Trent at the Fenton Manor. How's it going, mate? How's it going?
I'm brilliant, mate. I'm brilliant. I've just finished a session on the pads with me corner man, Kaz Flowers, and I couldn't get rid of him. That's why he was still chatting about Saturday. That's why we were delayed, basically.
Right, okay. So how's your training camp been going?
Brilliant, mate. The best one I've had, because this is to be second fight, but my third training camp. Because the last fight I should have fought, but I failed the blood pressure test because I had too much salt in my diet. So I've done 2 training camps back to back. So, but on the other ones, I got injuries in sparring. This time I didn't. It's been good right the way through.
Right. What's that salt? Was that with the doctor, like the salt thing, or does it? Do you have to pass?
Yeah, it was basically I was cooking homemade stews and thickening them up with Bisto gravy granules. There's a lot of salt in them. The week of the fight, I ate a lot of stew and with a lot of salt in it, and I failed my blood pressure test.
Ah, right. So do you have to pass so many medicals before you're actually allowed to fight in the fight itself?
Yeah, they make sure you haven't got high blood pressure and things like that, so there isn't any accidents, because you'd probably never stop bleeding, I think.
Right, okay. All right. Tell FaceBox audience a bit about your background, how you got into boxing, your story, rock and roll. Well,
I used to be in a band, the Stuff. We're from Newcastle, and I used to like me drink a lot. And the band ended up splitting up, so I ended up being a little bugger on the drink all the time, and amongst other things. And I was just on the road to ruin. And then eventually I had a bet with a friend, and we both joined a white collar event. And I never looked back. I put a gym in my own place, joined Impact. And then 2 years on, I'm 13 stone. I've lost 5 stone, and I'm a different person altogether.
Amazing. How do you feel yourself, and how do your family feel about what you've achieved?
Brilliant, to be honest with you, mate. Amazing, because I used to, I was a bricklayer. I was an okay bricklayer, but I never had my art and everything. I never made my mum and dad proud, basically, and I have now.
Oh, brilliant. So do you want to take to boxing full time to be your full vocation in life, your main source of income? Is that what you want it to be?
I'm not bothered about it being my main source of income, but as long as if I got to it being my job, I'd be a very proud man.
Right. So it's your passion, and if it goes that way, that's the way you'll take it. So you've designed this gym in your own home yourself, and it helped you get off the drink. Could you give us a grand tour by any chance?
Yeah, of course I can, mate. No worries. I'll start in the living room because could be just because I've got to press a button here on top, so it goes right. How do I do that? We're
all right. We're recording. What have you got? You got to do.
So can you see? Do I need to turn my phone round?
Yeah, just turn it round. Just turn it round. Yeah, that's cool.
Do like that, yeah.
Wait,
well, that's my bike, right?
Yeah,
I do 8 miles on that every day.
Oh yeah.
There's me pull-up bar.
Yeah.
There's the weight bench and dip bars.
Brilliant.
A sack down there which I lift up, which is very heavy. And then you've got the weights.
Yeah.
You've got the aqua ball.
Yeah.
The uppercut bag.
Yeah.
You've got the double M bag, which is one of my favourites, same as the speed ball.
Yeah.
And then I've got my body bag and pads down there.
Yeah. And
then out in the garden, I have me more weights there, just so I can circuit train.
Yeah.
There's some things there for doing my sides.
Yeah.
And then I have like a sledgehammer for me time. I've got an heavy bag up there.
Yeah.
And then that's for punch strength. You punch with that, and you like your punch power and speed with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's nothing I haven't got, to be fair. I only go Impact for the company.
Yeah. So do you think that because you're so dedicated to the cause, do you think your passion gives you the edge over other fighters?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Because there's no way they train as hard as me. I know people do, but for example, if it's late at night and I've had a really bad day, the worst day of my life or whatever, the dogs ran off and I don't know, but just for example, the worst day you can ever possibly have, I'm still going to go out and go running no matter what. And because a normal person isn't, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not normal.
Oh, fair enough. So you're hungry, you're dedicated, and you're not normal. So you're like a soldier in a way.
Yes. I'm just letting me friend in. Sorry about that.
Yes,
right. That's it, mate. Yeah, and it gives me, because as I said earlier, I've got psychopathic traits. Just because I always get the job done no matter what, and it gives me the edge on other fighters, I believe.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have in this trade, I suppose. So can you tell us who you're going to be fighting on Saturday? What do you know about your opponent?
I don't know his name. I know he's an orthodox fighter.
Yeah.
I know he's had one fight and lost it, like me.
Yeah.
He's from Woody's Gym in Hanley. They're usually very, very fit fighters and game fighters.
Yeah.
And that's all I know, to be fair. And I've got the reach. So as long as I can keep him at bay with my jab and keep boxing and using my footwork, he shouldn't have a chance in all the way I've been training.
Right, okay. Do you like it in a way that you're going in blindfold, so you don't know too much about them, like kind of thing?
Not really. I like knowing a bit more when I can. For example, when I get there on the night, my pad man, the cornerman, Kez, he's going to go out his way to do his own work and make sure that we have got the reach on the night, so we don't go in with the wrong game plan.
Right, okay. So
because he bats a lot.
Yeah. How many rounds are you doing?
3 2-minute rounds.
3 2-minute rounds. So
yeah,
we'll be going for. In fact, I won't ask too much. You won't give your game plan away. Anyway, so right, we've got that. The massive thing on Saturday night. I know you're fighting everything, but Bivol is going to be fighting Canelo. How do you see that fight going down?
Oh, it's got to be Canelo. He's a ginger, isn't he?
Stick up for the gingers. So do you think he'll be taking it all the way?
Yeah, he's too good, Canelo. I do like Golovkin. I'm a big fan of Golovkin, but I think he's a little bit old now.
I know. But do you think it's worthy of doing the trilogy fight?
Yeah, just because Golovkin just give Golovkin some more money. The man deserves it.
That's the way I feel about it. They kind of got shut out of the market, didn't they? So
yeah, and he should have had it a few years ago, and he might have won it. He ain't going to win it. He might surprise us, but you never know.
Is there any shout-outs that you want to do for any people who are going to be watching you on Saturday night? Is there anything you want to say to them for coming out to see you and support you?
Just everyone that's coming out to support me and everyone that's helped me, I'm going to go out there and give 110%. And we're going to get the W, and I'm going to make everybody proud.
Brilliant. Right, okay. And then you were saying, mate, in a couple of years' time, do you want to think about turning pro, or what's your game plan?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I do, basically. Like I say, training 20 hours a week at least. I'm going impact with the lads, and then I'm learning my trade properly. And then eventually, when I'm good enough, I'll turn pro.
Right, okay. So when you're at Impact Boxing Gym itself, how many hours do you do there a week? Because you said you're a carer for your dad as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I look after my dad. Yeah, he lives over in Bignell End, so I have to go drop him a stew off or whatever every couple of days, make sure the man's got his food. But it's not as hard as it used to be because he's up and walking now. He lost his leg to diabetes, but now he's up and walking now, so he's all right. He's good. You know what I mean? So it's not.
Sorry, do you want to do a shout out for your dad then for Saturday night? Is there anything you want to say for him?
Well, I'm going to make you proud on Saturday, Dad.
Quality. All right. I hope he tunes in and watches it. Then we were taught. I want to learn more about the intricacies of Stoke-on-Trent boxing gyms. So you were telling you do an Impact Boxing. You're from Silverdale. There's one in Silverdale. What are all the boxing gyms?
What? Sorry.
What are all the boxing gyms in Stoke?
They're everywhere. Like I say, there's about 8. As I know off the top of my head, you've got Silverdale, then you've got the Orme Road, and then you've got the one in Trent Vale, which is Queensbury Police Boxing Club. I'm not sure if it has got anything to do with the police, but that's why I didn't go that one, in case it was to do with the police. I was living in Stoke at the time, but that's why I went Impact. Then you've got T6, which is an MMA cross gym. That's Burslem. And you've got Woody's and Hanley. Then you've got the one in Kidsgrove. I forgot what that's called, but that was going through hard times not long ago. There was a thing to save it on Facebook.
Right. So
but there's a lot of gyms.
So there's a lot of opportunity for lads in Newcastle. Say they were going through what you've gone through in the past. What would you say to them? If there's people watching here struggling, what would you say boxing has done for you, and how would you tell them to get into it, kind of thing?
Well, boxing has changed my life for the better. I used to be a little tearaway. Not many people like me. Now everybody seems to love me and pats me on the back, saying how I've changed. Yeah. I've got the discipline now. I only drink twice a year. I used to drink every week. But when I used to drink, it used to last for 5 days. So you could have said I was drinking every day.
Yeah.
But basically, it just changed you as a person. It's even if you say someone, even if they weren't a boxer and they weren't into boxing and they got into boxing, it'd improve their life in whatever way possible.
How do they do it then? If they're watching this right now, what do they do? Do they phone up Impact? Do they go to the Newcastle? You were saying there's a 2-year waiting list at the Newcastle one.
No, that's at Silverdale because it's,
yeah.
But it's just very well thought of, and I think Silverdale's getting a quite a big place now. And so yeah, I'd say get yourself down, buddy. Impact Boxing Gym, or even that little ball I've got on my gym. They're only 30 quid.
Yeah.
So to put one of them in your house, you're looking at 40 quid. You don't need a full gym like me. Get yourself the confidence, and then get yourself down the gym.
That's brilliant. I mean, it's your self-made. That's what makes it even cooler. You've done it in your own home. Do you think, did COVID have anything to do with it?
Yeah, it did, because we never did the first white collar. It got cancelled. I went into Impact, did a spar, and then COVID come in, and I already had a gym, so I was so lucky I'd put one in my house then.
Brilliant. So you did it before. You did it before, right? So it wasn't the COVID that influenced you to buy all this stuff, right? Okay.
No, I just did it anyway. I think it was more, to be fair, this will help people out. It was more for the confidence, because people are scared of going to the gym, the fear of getting judged. So it was more me giving the confidence, so I wasn't scared of getting judged when I first went into Impact.
Understood.
But that's a false thing. People need to not to be scared of getting judged. Everybody's bad when they first start off. That's life.
Right. Okay. So how do you think over the past 2 years you've improved? Well, we don't have to give anything away too much, but go on.
Fitness massively. Well, obviously I lost 5 stone.
Well done.
In my first fight, against Ryan Powell, who's a very good EBF. Yeah, he's a very good EBF fighter, the Traveller. I was a bit stuck in the mud. I had no footwork. He was a very good fighter, and I shouldn't have been. I don't think I should have been in with him in my first fight, but I learned a lot, and I learned a lot from that fight. So maybe I should have been.
Are you prepared to travel all over the country to do fights, or do you like staying at home kind of thing, or do a bit of both? Or what?
I just want to get to about 5 fights, get the confidence for a few more fights, and then I'm game to fight every week, everywhere.
So the first 5 fights, you'd like to stay at Fenton Manor kind of thing on home turf?
Yeah, just for my confidence, just get me mojo properly.
Yeah, fair play. Is there any other lads on the card that you'd like to give shout outs? Because any names you want to put out there? Any friends?
Yeah, I've got some good friends who are fighting on the card. I've got Alex Barbaroe. Hopefully he gets the knockout. Yeah. We've got Adrian Crutchley. Hopefully he gets the knockout. But he's got a bad shoulder. His punch power's bloody stupid. And we've got Oliver Manifold, I haven't actually seen him in this training camp. He's in the morning session. And Simon Edwards. They're the people off the top of my head I can think of straight away.
Jamie's little brother's fighting as well, isn't he? I'm sure he is.
Yeah. Jordan Dawkins, I think his name is. He's going to be a good fighter.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm learning the lads myself, kind of thing. So anyway, lads, shout out to all of you, and hopefully we can do some interviews in the future, kind of thing. But yeah, it's going to be a great experience. Anything else that you want to recap for the end of the interview? In fact, if your opponent is watching this right now, and if this gets broadcast tomorrow, is there anything you want to say to him? You don't have to,
Not really, mate. Well, basically, he's in big trouble. I'm going to be putting my video on my pads tonight, and hopefully he watches it. Because if he watches it, well, hopefully he doesn't watch it, because I don't think he'll turn up.
All right.
So hopefully he doesn't watch the video.
All right, okay. Anyway, thank you very much, Ewan, for your time. It's been a fantastic interview, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Will. Thank you very much, mate.
No problem, mate.
And I'll see you Saturday after the fight, eh?
It's all right. Hang on.